G'day guys, welcome back. Look what I've got. I'm going to do another container pour for you. That's where you layer the paints in there and then you drag it out. So if you guys saw my golden sunset the other day, you'll know what I'm talking about. I just want to go again with it because A, I had too much paint, B, I had too much gold. And because I'm going for like a sunset look, I've added a tiny bit of this purpley colour as well. So see how that goes. But before I get started, I'll show you one of my previous pours that's now dry. This was that gold with magenta and I think it was burgundy and black. I know it's a while between videos that I show you my dried pours, but you know, it takes a week for them to dry, and then by the time they're dry I've moved on and I might have done another 5 or 6 videos, so you don't always see them in sequence. But that's it there. It's come up really pretty. I'll give it a coat of varnish and really make it shine. Where can I put you? Over there. Righto, let's get to today's pour. I am using Floetrol. I went to Bunnings yesterday and got the last 2 bottles of Floetrol. I haven't really bought Floetrol for ages because I've just been doing my flip cups. But now that I've been doing the pearl pours and the cloud pours and the container pours, I'm kind of back to Floetrol, which is a bit of a shame because it's so expensive, but never mind. Right, the black, 1 part Artist Loft Flow to 1 part Floetrol, and then water. The Liquitex Basics are these 3 colours here. The turquoise is the phthalo blue and the phthalo green mixed equal parts. 25 grams of each, so that's 50 grams to 100 grams of Floetrol, so 2 to 1. And then some water. This one here is the bright aqua green, and that one is dark sazine purple with a little splash of magenta just to pink it up a little bit. I'll show you the consistency of these. They're really quite thin. They do leave, I guess, what I call a pyramid. It's not a mound, it's just a pyramid. Like it doesn't drop straight in, like it doesn't make a dip. It just makes this tiny little pyramid. So there you go. That's the difference between a pyramid and a mound, and a mound and a mound. Okay. Oh, and my gold. This is this Decoart Supreme Sheen in the 24K. I'm only using half a bottle. So this holds 59 mils, which is about 60 grams. So 30 grams of paint, 30 grams of Floetrol, mixed it up, it's in there. You don't need a lot, even though this is a big canvas. The gold really takes over. And that's what happened in my last one, my last pour. I just found I didn't have enough black background, and I want more black this time. So I think my black's probably a little bit thinner than my other colours. All right, so I'm going to put some black on the edges and some black across the center. And hopefully, oops, that's a lot of black that I've just used. Hopefully I've got enough left in my container. Just going to spread this out. I'll be quick. So you're going for a lovely sunset look in today's pour. I just have to move this out of the way so I can get in here without knocking things over. I've got a bit too much paint there. I do want to cover these sides because I probably won't go over the sides here. I like to just keep it horizontal because I want cloud formations. I'm just going to use my fingers here. I want cloud formations, so I want them to be you know, staying in line like that. I don't necessarily want them to be sort of wiggledy. I'll just do this now, otherwise I'm going to run out of black paint and then I won't have enough for my sides. Probably put too much on here actually. You do need quite a lot of paint for this technique. I think I've got, what did I say? I've written it down. I've got about 800 grams of mixed paint. Swap my hands. Yeah, about 800 grams. I don't think I'm going to use all of it. Doesn't look as I've got enough black there now because I've used so much in here. Sit you in there. Okay. Now I'll have to use half of this black so that I can save the other half for my other container. I don't think it's going to be enough. I have to make up some more black, I think. Bear with me, because I've used so much on here. I'm just going to make up some more. Pop it on my scale. Give my Floetrol a bit of a shake. I'm just going to do 50. I'm just going to do 50 grams of Floetrol. Don't need a lot. I just want to make sure that I've got enough. So 50 grams of Floetrol, 50 grams of black paint. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or whether I'm off camera. Probably off camera. And 25 grams of water. And that's it. Move my scale away. Give that a good stir up. So 50 grams of paint, 50 grams of Floetrol, 25 grams of water. In my big cup, the original one, I did 150 grams of Floetrol, 150 grams of paint, and then 75 grams of water. Okay, feeling better about that now. I've still got enough in there for my next container. You only need to layer everything in once, so half. I've got a little bit more of the turquoise because this is my main colour, so I'll use half of this. I think that's about half. Save the other half for my other container. Half of the aqua. Just do little thin ribbons, and then some of this beautiful purple, because you need a little bit of that pinky purple, don't you, when you've got sunsets happening. Now the gold is probably a little bit thicker than the other colours because I want the gold to stay bright. If your gold's too thin, it gets diluted. Up high. You want it to sink. Alright, now I just need to move these out of the way. Now dragging this container is always a trick. You know, if you go too slow, you end up with a big blob there and nothing there. You kind of need to do it fast. You can see how that gold's spreading. So you don't want a lot of it because it really spreads and takes over. So I'm going to do one and I'm going to turn the canvas and then do the other one. Righto, here we go. I never can hold it properly. All right, well that was okay. Kind of okay. Let me just pop some more on here. All right, I'm going to turn it round. And layer my, whoops, oh no, just dropped my black. Slippery hands. Okay, hang on. Just not my day today, you guys. all thumbs today. Let me see if I can pick my black up. Your hands get very slippery, don't they, when you've got paint on your gloves? And these plastic cups are very smooth and slippery. All right, there we go. I think I've got most of it. Just making a mess. All right, let's pour the black back in there. Now, I don't like to wait too long. I like to actually get my paint moving before the effects start to come up, but I had that little mishap there, so I had to kind of stop. I think I'll do the others in a different order this time. I'll go the purple first. And try to pour it in from up high so it blends, sinks down. It's kind of like when you do a pearl pour. Same sort of theory, except these mixes are a little bit thinner. I think I'm going to pour some of this just through there like that, actually. I don't want to lose all my turquoise. Okay, and with the gold, I think I'll use less gold again this time. A little bit left in the cup. See how it takes over? Once I start stretching that, hopefully other colours will pop through. Okay, I just poured that one a little bit slower. I wanted to see what would happen. A little bit of this purple left. I'll just pour a little bit of that through there as well. Break up that gold a bit before I start to tilt. Okay, I think I'm liking this one better with not so much gold, but I'll start to tilt now. So you don't really want to go too much that way. You just want to go long ways. Still got lots and lots of paint on the surface here. So you do need to get rid of a lot of it. You can't keep too much paint on the surface. Oh, look at that. I've got a lot of black there, haven't I? I have to get rid of some of that, I think. Oops, there goes my gold. Don't want to lose too much of it. I want to keep this up here, so I'm going to take a little bit more off this end rather. Okay, I'm just going to stand back and have a little look at that. See what I like, see what I don't like. Well, I've got my black negative space. That's good, actually. I wanted more black this time. Just seeing if I can extend that line through there. Not much left. I don't like it when it just sort of stops. I like it to continue. Same with that gold there. I don't really like how that just stops there. Prefer it to have a little bit of a more of a smooth edge to it there, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. I like that extra bit of purple that I've just popped through there. It kind of matches this turquoise. It's gold as the last one, but which is, you know, I was wanting that, not as gold. Again, just filling in here so that I get a smooth little line. I don't know, it's just what I like. I don't want it to end in a blob, but rather it end in a line. Okay, let me torch and see if anything is going to happen. It's certainly more bright, isn't it, than the last one, because it's got more of these pops of colour coming through and less of the gold. This is still quite a lot of gold here. It's okay. I don't really want to tip any more of it off because I like this little bit of a purpley hue that's just there. Still a lot of paint on here though. We didn't need so much paint. If I were to tilt this, go crazy and tilt it, yes, I would get a lot more gold cells up, but that's not what I'm after. I'm after this horizontal looking sunset kind of a look. I know it doesn't look like a sunset, but it's sunset colours, and I've got those sort of golden clouds, and that's just the effect that I was after. So hopefully I've achieved that. And I just have to, there's my black. I can see a little bit of canvas just there that I've missed. Let's put some black there. I think I've gone over all my corners. See, I haven't gone over these edges here, which is why I wanted to just pop the black down first. And there's another little area that I missed. Did I touch it here when I picked it up? Maybe. I think that it'll all blend in. Once it's dried, it'll blend in. I think that's it. What do you think? Abstract, hey? It's a bit abstract for me. I don't usually do pours like this, but I think I'm getting to like the sort of abstract look of paintings. I guess anything that bothers me is this big black area here. But yeah, as I said, there's really not much more I can do about that. I don't want to start tilting it more, because then these circles that I've got here, they'll all stretch out. And I like them as they are. A lot of paint. I'm a bit worried about that amount of paint left on there, but what can you do? Look at it all. Oh well, we'll see how it dries, hey? Okay, I'm going to take you down for a close-up. What do you think? Do you like this new sort of style that I'm doing or not? Or maybe you preferred the previous one that I did. But I just think that this one's got more colour in it. The other one, the gold just really took over. Don't know, I'm on the fence about it. I'll take you down. So when the gold dries, it will be obviously much more bright and glistening. Yeah, just not sure. I think I probably had too much paint. The gold starts looking a bit blobby up there. which I don't particularly like. You know, you guys know I don't like the intestine looking areas that the gold tends to do. I'll call it golden clouds, hey? Not intestines. So there you go. Pretty colours. Tipped a lot off. Yeah, still practicing. This is only my second really in these big canvases. You can see how the gold's shimmering. May get some cells up through there, not sure. I'm just not sure whether I should tilt it some more, maybe. Don't know. Colours are lovely and bright, aren't they? Gold looks more blended there. It's got some pink through it and some pale blue through it there. I could try a ribbon pour, I guess, next time rather than a container pour. Do a ribbon pour and see how I go with that. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think of it, whether it's worth doing more of these or not. Uses a lot of paint, uses a lot of Liquitex Basics, which is expensive for me. So if you guys don't really like them, I won't do them. I'll go back to my global paints, my flip and drags, that sort of thing. But anyway, we'll see how it dries. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and I will, no doubt, see you for the next pour. Okay, bye for now.